Hey Fuzzy. Finally got access to the TikTok studio as well, so that came through today after what, 9 months nearly. So I was able to stream directly from my desktop. So no more dodgy, I can take a phone call. No more dodgy recording of the stream off a screen. So it's a lot clearer, a lot better. Yeah, back for Power Hour quarter. Back for Power Hour. Growing up in the world, absolutely. They sent me the invite today, so I thought, okay, I must take in notice. So it's Tuesday with 12,500 up. We were 2,500 down yesterday. So based on an average of $5,000 a day this week, we're right back on track as it stands right now. So quarter roll. I've been here every day since the 13th. I think 13th was the day I was back. Yeah, the 13th. That was my first red day. It was the first day of trading in September, and then it was my first red day. Had a red day on the 21st, and had a red day yesterday. Look, go back to paper trading until for a while. Just trade small. Just do paper trading for the first 2 weeks of next month. Jump into the World Series of day trading, and right. Well, so go on to go and follow me on YouTube quarter. Oh, that way, if you do jump off, yeah. So just follow the link, and I've got a special offer I could let you have. I should put it up in the link tree for TradeNet. And yeah, I might just do that after this stream. I'll add that to the link tree. So hold off. There's some serious discounts on that at the moment. I'm live on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on ShareVision. But the good thing about the guys over at TradeNet is not only can you get the education. So yeah, I know everybody wants me to teach them, but one of the advantages it's a nice gin and tonic navigator. I know everybody wants me to teach them, but where do you go after that? Is the question. So with TradeNet, you get kind of a next level of education if you want, but also you can work your way up to getting a funded account with them. So it's worth rather than risking your own equity, just go for try and access to a funded account with someone like TradeNet. Gremlins, pretty typical. It's just what you want, isn't it? Bear with me 1 minute, guys, while I get this back streaming again. Working? Well, yeah, I don't know where I am. I've lost me as well. I've lost me as well. Right, okay. Let me just, if I can't. Nope, that's not working. Back in just a second on TikTok. Just need to refresh it. It's fine on YouTube. It's just I've installed this TikTok studio today, and it's in beta, so we'll see. Right again. Cheers, Kareem. Thanks a lot, buddy. I missed that little pump up. Up to 965. Oh, it's nothing to do with luck, though, is it, Kareem? Don't spend years of practice and you know, to call it luck. Years of study and practice just to call it luck. Hey, I suppose some luck is needed. I mean, you need luck just for the stock to run on the day, really. But how you trade them is all entirely down to you. All right, let's get the music back. Cheers, Kareem. I appreciate that. At least someone appreciates me. Okay, we're back. We're back up on TikTok. I don't know how reliable this TikTok studio is, but we'll see. We'll see. Can't say more than that. Have a look at rider systems here. I halted up. It doesn't look like that's moving up any further. Not too sure this is either. Of course, let's have a look at the markets. No. When I first went live, I was putting 2,500 to 5,000 shares at the time. I don't know about that. I can't hear anything at my end. Maybe it's this YouTube studio. Is that better? Strange white noise. I don't know. The mic's working, but I've just turned off the internal. It's all relative, Toner. So if you've got a smaller account, then you start off smaller. If you've got a larger account, you can start off with larger size. So the S&P 500 is trying to go green on the day. We did break new lows. So we went as low as on the day. We went on the S&P 500 on the SPY. We went down to 360.87. So that's annual lows. So that's the lowest it's been this year. I wasn't down early on, Nereus. I've not lost a trade today. Every trade's been green. Yesterday I was down, but you were on the stream earlier, buddy. We went green together on this very same stock. It's probably the I've just started trading with streaming with TikTok Studio today. I've only managed to get access to TikTok Studio today, so I don't know how good it is technically. If it's picking up static, that's a TikTok thing, I think. Audio settings. Let me see if there's something I can do on the audio settings. Microphone. Maybe bring it down a touch like that. Adjust noise suppression. Okay, let's save that. I'll put noise suppression on there. Okay, Let me know if that's working. Let me know if that's any better. Yeah, maybe I just need to adjust the noise suppression on this. Like I say, it's a new app that I downloaded today directly from TikTok. So I'll just increase the noise suppression to 35. Right, okay, is that better? Let me know if that's better on TikTok. And sorry, it's the best I can do on this stream, unfortunately, right now. I will play around with it a little bit later. After the stream, I'll play around with it and see if I can get it working. It's one of those, let's say, I've only just got access to TikTok Studio so I can stream direct from the desktop. And now, essentially, this is the best I can do for now. I'll put the noise suppression up to 50%. It seems the more Alright, let me know if that's better. Thing is, if I put too much noise suppression on, you won't hear the chows snoring. Okay, I'm just going to put the noise suppression all the way up. Low noise suppression. I'll put it up to 80%. Otherwise, it gets a bit. There we go. Well, that should be good enough. Just let me know if that's better on the old tickety tockety. And on the old tuber view. What I would say with YouTube is that it should be fine. I've not changed any of the settings on YouTube, but let me know. If you're having sound issues on YouTube, let me know. I'm having them on TikTok, but it's new software that I'm using on TikTok for the first time on this stream. So if there are issues, just let me know. Let's have a quick look at crypto. Oh dear. My XRP's dropped. I'm only 4% up now. In fact, the whole of crypto's dropped. 36% on both Ethereum and Bitcoin down. So the whole of crypto's dropped. Had a bit of a dip. Voice is still echoed, Jack? Okay. Final one. So all the way up now. Full noise suppression. Okay, so we've got full noise suppression now for TikTok. You see. So we're into power hour. We've got 45 minutes. Come on, let's see what's worth playing. Let's see what's worth trading. If anything. You know yourself. Sometimes It's better just to sit on your hands. It was this morning in pre-market. It was better just to sit on your hands. Since then, of course, we got the Gap and Go, which was with ATXI, Avenue Therapeutics, but everything else pretty much static. Okay. That'll be the software. Like I say, it's new software that I'm using this time. I'm not going through the phone, so it's just direct. I'm streaming direct from my laptop, so which is the first time I've been able to do that on TikTok, because quite frankly, it's via invite only, select persons only. So how are we doing on YouTube? Whoa, I'm glad I wasn't in that. Whole dollar flush. Look at that. That was literally seconds that went down. That that could have been painful for whoever was in that. That took about a second to drop that amount. That'd be nice. VWAP bounce coming well. Well, I can alter the microphone and bring that down a little bit. There we go. Dave, you need to subscribe or follow. You need to subscribe on my YouTube channel. This is what you need to do. Get over to YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and then when I go live, you'll get notified that I'm live. TikTok, sometimes they don't notify you. If you follow somebody, sometimes you don't get notified when they go live, but you always do on the tube, as it were. Is that better? Does that sound better on the? I've brought the microphone down a little bit fuzzy, so let me know if that's a little bit better. I'm kind of trial and error. I've not used this software before, so it's trial and error for me. Yeah, so just so you know, Nereus, is after I finish this stream, I'll be doing a trade recap video. Pretty much just ATXI, and what I'll do is I've recorded all the trades I've taken, so I'll just do a bit of an edit, so it doesn't take as long. But I'll just put that in as the trade recap. I'll have a quick commentary, and then you can watch it again. I was about 6,000 up when I ended the stream this morning, and I've pretty much doubled. Well, I have doubled that since then. Unfortunately, you can't predict a flush like that, Dave. You just got to be careful when you're in it, and you've got to have stops in place. I mean, even if you have stops in place, you're going to get some slippage, but at least it'll get you out, so you don't feel the full pain of it. I mean, this candle was not huge. It was only 186,000, but they're probably 100,000 in one flush. Like, look. What was the largest order that went through at the time? 1,000, 3,000. I'm not seeing any huge orders have gone through. I don't know. Not on the time, not on the ticker tape at least, anyway. $3,200. Yeah, there's no big orders gone through. Wonder what's caused the flush that much. It can happen. Remember that I got caught when I was in Tough Built. I got caught in a flush like that, a whole dollar flush down. I think what did I have? 15,000 shares at the time as well. 15 grand. Yeah, exactly. Let's have a look at Grove Collaborative. Right, okay, so Grove is moving up on retail expansion into 2,200 additional stores. So that's why that's popped up and moving today. That's up at 43% up on the day, 45% up on the day. I don't tend to trade larger caps, Tona, not intraday at least. I will. I'm invested in some larger caps. I may trade some mid-sized caps. I try not to, but I don't trade. I don't trade intraday. I don't trade the large cap stocks, Tournament. I don't tend to do the S&P. I don't do large caps. I don't do index or futures. I don't do any kind of derivatives or commodities. Intraday, I look for low float, low cap stocks because I see that's where you get a lot more volatility. So you can take advantage of those gains. I mean, for example, Avenue Therapeutics moved over, 230% today. So you're not going to get Microsoft moving 230%. It just won't happen. But you can, I mean, dollar-wise, a 5% move for Microsoft is, a substantially, we're talking a few dollars. It's if you've got big enough pockets, you can take a good share size of Microsoft, you can make a lot more money. But you have to have bigger pockets to trade larger caps. Presto. Hey, presto. Jimmy. Have a look at presto. I think it's probably going to be low volume. It is. Presto automation, 15% up on the day now. That all happened in one go. Grove. Current high of days 447, so watch that 450. NM sideways, Ilag sideways, Pfizer sideways, S&P 500 down, Nasdaq's down, they've gone red again. Russell is up slightly. Dow Jones is down. So we broke new lows, annual lows across the stock market today. So we might get a bounce for the remainder of the week. We might get continued sell-off. I'm undecided. Let's see what happens tomorrow and overnight. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Dave. As opposed to higher quality as opposed to earlier, or a higher quality in comparison to YouTube? Like I say, I've just got an invite. I've only been requesting it since February, but I got an invite today from TikTok to join, join the YouTube Studio, which is desktop software. It allows you to stream direct from your desktop, so gamers will use it. There's a select bunch of people. It's by invitation only, apparently, but it's in beta, so I'm not sure how good a quality it's going to be. It seems it's better than recording the screen from my phone and doing it that way. It's direct from the desktop now, so it should be better. But we had a little problem with the audio, so hopefully that's been fixed and it's a lot better now. You guys on YouTube, you don't know how spoiled you are. Kind of itching to take a trade, but just want to get over that 12.5. I want to make another $50. It's just my OCD kicking in. But I know that I shouldn't take a trade just for the sake of taking a trade. What indicators am I seeing in terms of where? I'm not seeing any indicator. What indicators am I using? Right, okay. So the blue line here is can't really see, but the blue line is the volume weighted average price. This pale blue line that looks like a white line here is the 200 EMA. This yellow line is the 9 EMA, and this pink line or purple line is the 20 EMA. I've got the volume by price histogram on the left side of the screen, and I've got the volume. I've also got the ATR in the volume histogram at the bottom. So I hope that answers your question there, astronaut. Let me know what you think, because I can always go back to the old system on TikTok. Let me know if you think that using the studio is better than it was this morning, for example. Is it a better stream direct from the desktop, or would you prefer the old format? Let me know. Okay, perfect. I'll keep it the way it is then. I'll continue to use the studio. The thing is, though, you've got to be on best behaviour, so nobody say, you know, fuck or bugger. If I get kicked off breach of community guidelines will get me kicked off, and I won't be able to use the studio. So it is literally a invitation only select. So I'm going up in the world. It is a beautiful green day. Beautiful green day. 2.5 times. Well, give or take. I'll put 50 quid in it out of my own pocket to make it up to 2.5 times goal. Maybe that's because I don't. Maybe it's just the sound. It's the same mic that I'm using on the YouTube stream, so I don't understand why I would get an echo on this one. But I've increased the noise reduction, so we'll see. We're just watching Grove here, Grove Collaborative. It's consolidating sideways around kind of 430, 440 range. But this is moving up quite nice. I want to see if it breaks the $0.50. If it breaks the $0.50, I might trade it. If not, then obviously I won't. I don't want to be risking 2.5 times goal today, so I don't want to risk that. There's always tomorrow. Avenue Therapeutics. Let's go back to our Avenue Therapeutics. It's resumed. It's now consolidating under the VWAP, which means it's kind of bearish unless it gets back up above kind of 835, 840. This is now selling off. It's bearish. Above the VWAP is bullish, below the VWAP is bearish. This is the first time it's been below the VWAP since the open. So just putting that into perspective. This time next year, Rodney, absolutely. Well, I'm hoping it's not going to take that long, Max Talk. The goal is that this time in January, I'll be able to look back and say that was a 7-figure. That 2022 is a 7-figure year. That's the goal. That's the aim. That's the target for the year. There's been ups and downs. It's been a roller coaster, breaking lows. S&P 500 breaking lows. I can't believe the Russell Index is still green though. The Russell Index is green. Everything else, heavy sell-off. That's on the 15, so you can actually see it. 15-minute, a little bit of a bounce, and then we're coming back down and we're attacking these lows again later. That's the so this is the Spider Dow Jones. It's an ETF that looks after that tracks the Dow Jones Industrial. We've got the Spider S&P. So this is an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. So this is again similar pattern. Had a bit of a bounce, tried to get green, and then looking at breaking lows again. Now we've got the Nasdaq, not quite as heavily down, but again still down. Not quite broke the June lows on the Nasdaq. So the tech sector went down to 269.28. No. Yeah, 269.28 back on the 16th of June. We've not been that low yet. It's time yet. I am close on the gross numbers, Max Talk. So by the end of October, I'll have I should have $1 million worth of gross profit on, well, not even by the end of October. So hopefully midway through October, I'll have $1 million of gross profit on the year. But I'm a little bit behind on the net profit. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, so before today, I need to be at the end of this month or the end of this week. I need to be ideally 750k is linear target. So before today, I was 727, call it. So after today with a 12, that'll take me up to 12 and a half. 38, 30, close to 739, which means I'll need another 11k net to get on track for the net for the year. That's going to be 3 days to get 11k. So yeah, I'm not too far off, Max. I'm on track. I'm on track. So we've got 20 minutes left of the session. There's nothing really jumping out wanting to make a drive into the close, it looks like. ATXI. So this Yeah, Pat, it was a good day. It's been a good day right from the off. I didn't do what I normally did and take a losing trade to start off with today. We got green from the off. We stayed green, so good day all round, I think. Maybe I should try that more often. Keep preaching it often enough. Get green, stay green. Is my mic on? Yeah, can you not hear me? Everybody, can people on TikTok or can everybody hear me okay? I'm more of a pattern breakout trader, Jobby. So I'm a momentum trader. I have a long bias. I will trade short when needed, but I have a tendency to have a long bias, and I'm a pattern day. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. I've already been told it's echoey. This is the YouTube. This is TikTok Studio. It's a new software this is the first time I'm trying it, so I need to tweak it. It needs to get tweaked before the next stream, I think. I'm doing my best here, Pat. That's the YouTube. The TikTok Studio isn't my software. No problem at all, Jobby. If you join reg, you'll actually see me doing trading when it's favourable. Right now, it's a lot of profit taking. I'm looking at ATXI, Ilag, Pfizer even, I&M. Everything's having a bit of a sell-off into the close, it seems. Absolutely. So I covered yesterday's drawdown, Pat, and covered yesterday's target and today's target. We were 2,500 down yesterday. We had a 2,500, 2.5K red day yesterday. My daily goal is 5K, so we've done 12.5K today. So that's yesterday's drawdown plus the goal for both days. So we're back on track for the week. Still behind slightly on the month, but what we're going to do. We've got 3 days left. We should hit the revised goal of 50K. If we hit the revised goal, I'll be content with that. It's I very seriously doubt we're going to get 70K as the goal this month. And that is the daily goal. Oh, sorry, that's the monthly goal. So normally, for those who are new to my stream, I think Jobby, you're probably new. I don't recognise you. So if you're new to the channel, at the beginning of the year, I set myself a goal of averaging $5,000 per day. Based on an average of 20 trading days a month, that means that I'm looking at 100,000 per month. In September, I took a break. A well-needed break in September, so I was the first 2 weeks I didn't trade, so I revised my goal for September to 70K. We had a bit of a drawdown, a bit of significant drawdown on the first day that I traded. That's what you get for trying to trade jet lagged, and then we had another one last week. So I think 70's kind of out of the window. So if we can get half of the goal, we should be okay. A 100K profit per month as a percentage of trading capital, it's about 330%. So I start every month with approximately, I mean, there's give or take, I start every month with $30,000. That's my starting position on the beginning of first day of every month. I start with I cheated this month. I was a little bit higher, but I start with $30,000 each month, and I will look to grow that by 100,000 every month. Don't do it every month, but I'm being deliberately aggressive this year. I did just over $1 million in gross profit last year, so I set myself a goal of having $1 million in net profit this year, and that's how I work today. I work backwards from that. Well, I prefer to go for 10%. Well, I want a minimum of kind of 5% per day, jobby on average, but I try and get myself 10% daily rather than 10% a month. So that's the difference between trading and day trading and swing trading and investing and things like that. I am an aggressive trader. My results are certainly not the normal kind of results you'll see out there. I would say definitely not typical results. To get 5,000 a day, like today, I started with just under $60,000 in equity on my position, and I've done 20%. But I get 6 times leverage. So my broker will afford me 6 times leverage. Well, up to 6 times leverage. Not on every. I don't get that 6 times leverage on every stock. Depends on the stock. Most of them I'll get 6 times leverage if they're above $5. It used to be $4. They've just recently moved the floor up from 4 to 5. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what you know about my Kaseya days, but they're gone, that's for sure. Let's have a look at cassava. Well, it's a bit messy on the 5-minute, very choppy sideways. We've got a resistance at 46, give or take. That's where we had resistance earlier today, just after lunch. So not getting huge volume. It looks like the volume is bigger than it is. Oh, that's a big volume. That's a big candle in terms of volume. We weren't getting huge volume. It was like less than 10,000 shares a minute up until this one. Now we've just got 26,000 shares on that last candle. So we needed that to break that seller wall at 46. Yeah, always trading US dollars. Most brokers, it's US dollars because that's what I'm trading the US market. So it's priced in US dollars. For trading US dollars. All right, no more trades for me. That's my leverage just reduced. I'm on to overnight leverage now. What is it? 50-58. No, it's not going to be a halt up. Cassava, yeah, looking good. Do I think there's any money in trading currency at the moment? There's always money. You can make money trading any instrument, but for me, I think Forex is a mug's game. That's my own personal opinion. Again, not financial advice. I just think trading Forex is a mug's game. It's in the main, you've got to take huge leverage in order to get decent gains, and that increases your risk. And risk mitigation is rule number 1 of day trading. If you can't mitigate your risk and manage your risk effectively, then you're going to lose money. More than 95% of people who trade Forex lose in the long term. It's 85% of people who trade the stock market lose in the long term. So there is a higher percentage of profitable traders trading the stock market than there would be Forex traders. In fact, overall, when you start including other instruments, the likes of futures and crypto and everything else, the overall number goes up to 95% as well. So that means 95% of people that day trade or attempt to day trade are never profitable long term. They might make some gains early doors, or they might make kind of break even, but they're never profitable long term. And that's what I would say with anybody thinking of getting into day trading and maybe quitting the job and sitting at home and doing what I do. It's not easy. It's not for everybody. The same way as, you know, being a school teacher is not for everybody. Not anybody can do that job. If you're prepared, if you have the right temperament and you're prepared to educate yourself and spend the time learning and practicing, then yes, you can do it. But it does take time. It's like any skill set, it's like any knowledge base. It takes time to acquire it all. So just be careful. The majority of people are not patient enough or not savvy enough to become profitable as day traders. The majority of people do lose in the long term. Just saying that. I'm not saying that you guys will lose. I'm not saying that you can't be profitable. I'm just saying the majority of people. So am I one of the best day traders in the world? Yes, I am. That's not me statistically. Yes, I am, because I'm in that top 15%. I'm consistently profitable. So I'm in that top 15%, which means I am one of the best, you know, top 3. Yeah, so we didn't. Let's have a look at ATXI. It's consolidating sideways now. I think that's me done. So if you are interested in day trading and you want to give it a try, but you don't want to put money on the line, and that's what I recommend, is if you can get an opportunity where you can try day trading for free with real-time data on a good quality platform with real market data, real market in real time, then do it. It will be an eye-opener just how difficult it actually is. With that being said, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do that. So if you want to try it for yourself for free for 7 days, register for the World Series of Day Trading. That's what I would say. Let me bring you across here. Got 5 minutes left, so I will. Why is that not showing up? There we go. Okay. Let me pull up the TikTok one as well. Okay, I'll pull this up. You can actually see it. Okay, guys, take a look at this. This is the World Series of Day Trading. So if you go into the links in the description on YouTube, you get all these links. If you're on the TikTok, you can go and join my Facebook group. I've got a Facebook group, by the way. Go and join it. If you just need, it's a private Facebook group, so you have to apply for it, but it's there. Go and join that Facebook group. All my socials are here. Hit me up on Instagram, email me. But if you want to try day trading for free, try the World Series of Day Trading. So day trading, this is this link, the first link in my link tree, the first link in the description, the World Series of Day Trading. I took part in the last two. I didn't, to be fair, I didn't cash. I didn't get in the top 100. I might be one of the top 3 here, but I certainly wasn't one of the top 100 last year, that's for sure. But check it out. There's some good prizes on offer. There's over $50,000 worth of prizes. It's free to enter. So the chance of winning, you know, $10,000 worth of prizes for first place, I think it is, then it's certainly worthwhile. What is it? Day trading, they'll give you the platform. They'll give you an account on a paper trading account on their platform with $240,000 to spend. That means no stock is out of bounds. You can trade Tesla, you can trade Amazon, Microsoft, or you can trade these penny stocks that I'm trading as well. So no stock is out of bounds. And you've got 7 days to trade. You have to trade for a minimum of 4 days. What's going on here? You have to trade for a minimum of 4 days. And then you can't lose $10,000. That's the rules. So you start with $240,000, and if you lose $10,000, you are eliminated from the competition. What does that mean? If you, on day 3, for example, you lose $11,000. As long as you've covered that in your first couple of days, it's cumulative drawdown. So if you make $20,000 on day 1 and then another $10,000 on day 2, and then you lose $15,000, that's fine because you're still in profit. It's if you lose $10,000 cumulatively. If your balance goes to $230,000, you're eliminated from the competition. Okay, guys? So go and check that out. It's you can register for free. There's a bit of a, they do screen the people who are joining, so they'll give you a call and make sure you can you're eligible to. Not every location is eligible to take part, but they'll call you to make sure that you're eligible to take part. I'll say there's the first package is first prize is worth over $9,000. Then there's over $4,000 on the second prize, etc., etc. There's 100 prizes to win. Check it out for free. If you think day trading's easy, go and try it on a live system on yes, it's paper trading, but try it with a demo account like this and you'll see just how difficult it actually is. And my advice is manage your risk, and then once you've got your risk management on down pat, manage your risk. That's what I would say, at least anyway. So yeah, if you want to learn how to do that and how to trade in general, check out the second link down. That's my course, Day Trade with Tony. I'll teach you. So you get access to our private Discord. I mentioned the Facebook group as well, but you get access to the private Discord, mentorship from myself, and as a community as well. By all means, check that out. Second link down. Benzinga, if you want to know what stocks I trade, Benzinga is what I use to find stocks. TraderView. So where are we? I spoke about earlier in terms of the journal. TraderView. September right now. We were on 28,000, 28,500. So after today's 12,500, that put us on 41. So that will effectively give me $10,000 to do to get to 50,000. I might still be able to get to 70. I doubt it though, to be honest. $5,000 a day might get to 55 at a push. 60. If I have 3 days like today, then absolutely will get to 70. But you know, $12,000 a day is those are very good days. They're not few and far between. They're not normal days. So risk reward before today, it will get better because I've only taken one trade, so it's 100% today. So that'll improve, and another 12,000 up, so that will also improve in terms of getting towards the 2-to-1 ratios in terms of my win-loss expectation. I've covered the yesterday's drawdown and then some. So yeah, we're in a good place. We're someone wanted to know where we're at for the year and are we on track for the year. So you can see here, before today, we were at 906,000 gross. Now, September is the 9th month. Based on 100,000 a month, I'm already ahead of the growth number for the year. So I'm on track there. I've got another 12,500 to add on to that, so that will take us to 918. However, still a little bit behind on the net number. So the net number, I think we were 726. So after today, that'll take us to about 700. So we're very close, and we should get ahead of game for the net number as well. So that's where we are, and on the back of that, I will put up a trade recap video shortly, and yeah, I'll put a trade recap video shortly, and we can certainly. Where's all my? Where's that gone? All right, okay, yeah. So back to that. So those of you wanting to know what my Benzinga thing looks like, that's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at scanners. For you on YouTube, I've got four scanners up. I've got the rolling news ticker. I've got the signals. This is Benzinga, by the way. So that's what it looks like. That's just one of my screens. So yeah, and with that, why is that? There we go. So there's a few glitches with this this TikTok studio software, so we'll see what we can do with getting that up and running and working properly later. We'll probably do it tomorrow morning actually, and hopefully that will be working fine tomorrow with no echoes. I can't hear an echo. If you can hear an echo, I do apologize. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your evening. I will be back at it 90 minutes before the market opens tomorrow. I'll be back at it at 8 a.m. East Coast or New York time, market time. That's 1 p.m. here in Ireland, same time in the UK. And enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Good profitable day. I hope you've had one as well. And I will see you tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens, and we do it all again.